The game was on its knees at the turn of the century.
The world of fame does strange things to you, Crash. Fame and money are not friends. Fame and money are enemies wearing the wrong clothing. I was not immune to the stories that the winds were bringing in, and you knew that there was a lot of talk around and that there's no smoke without fire.
Tail end of the 90s was a phase when players were looking at each other and not knowing what was happening there, because it was a dark phase in trusting the Indian team. And the late 90s was when trust went out of Indian cricket.
And I think that generation of players that came through there, Tendulkar, Dravid, Laxman, Srinath, Kumble, Ganguly, that generation, it brought cricket back to Indian houses far quicker than I thought it would, simply because of the extraordinary caliber of human beings they were.
The reason I look up so much to the era of 2001 to 2005 was a group of fantastic individuals brought trust back.
I also went on record as saying that time, if any one of these 5 or 6 is ever committing an act that we talk about, then I will give up cricket, because I have that much trust in these 5 or 6 people. India got trust that group of people again. And that is why I've always believed that in strife, you go to the best human being as leader. You go to the best group of human beings. If they can play sport to the same level, that's a bonus. But you play with the same group of human beings, because the fan, who's the most important person in our game, the most important person in our game is not Kohli, is not Root, is not Williamson. It is that unknown entity that sits in front of a television set watching our game, or that pays money and sits uncomfortably in a stadium. That person has to believe in our game.